Okay, so hello, good morning. So my name is Victor. So okay, we want to actually understand digital marketing. So we have a case study at hand. So the name of the company is merowa.com.ng. So if you go to merowa.com.ng, you're going to see this company. So this is a sachet water, bottle water, uh, whatever type of just uh, premium bottled water, right? So that's what this company is about. So if you see there's a website here. So a website plays a very critical role in you doing marketing and doing marketing properly. Why? Because a website is an owned media, and a website is going to help to aggregate most of the concerns, most of the traffic back to the website. So it's like your online office. So that's why a website and it's somehow even better than social media handles. Is better than the Google My Business. Yes, you can do that in conjunction with these other platforms. But these other platforms, you should link whatever traffic you have from those platforms back to your website so that when people are searching for your brand, they can actually get your brand. So you could optimize your website to be search engine friendly. That's what we call search engine optimization. So we have a case study at hand. We want to see how we're going to plan, how we are going to like strategically drive traffic, drive sales to this business. Okay, so that's what the company is about. So you see that this website have both a landing page, it has some pictures, it has what they do. I think it has shop where you can purchase items. You can purchase items by by item. And that's some of the things. If you want to do digital marketing, you should learn how to set up. You should learn how to set up a small blog. You then have to set up a small e-commerce site to help drive your sales. And that's one of the things you're going to be learning in this case study. Okay, now, but we have a plan, and this is the plan. So the plan is a small budget of roughly about 30,000. We want to know how to implement marketing for this particular company. So I've itemized some things that we need to do. So if you want to do between 30 and 40 days, so the first thing you want to do is you want to do SEO audit. So what is SEO? So SEO is search engine optimization. So when we say search engine optimization, you are trying to optimize your website or your content for search engine so that when somebody looks out for you, the person can get to you. So if your website, if your content online is not optimized for search engines, that means that when people are searching for keywords, nobody knows you, right? People don't know your brand. So the only way people can get to you if they search for keywords relevant to your brand. So there are so many tools you can use to do that. You can use the Google Search Console. You can use Ubersuggest. I love using Ubersuggest. Or you can just use the normal regular Google search, right? You could use it to check out for keywords that are associated with this particular brand. So this brand is a water brand. So it's at times we say pure water company, at times we say bottled water company. So those are the kind of keywords you want situation whereby if somebody is searching it on Google, the person should be able to find you. If the person is searching it on social media platform, the person should be able to find you. So something like this, if we say water bottled companies. Now, the thing is, for a new brand that you're trying to do marketing for, it is easier, it is best you adapt marketing for the geographical location where that brand is. It's always easier and simpler to start with that before you now start building marketing for the brand, maybe to a larger state, to the country, and maybe globally. Now, if you're just starting out and you want to target if you want to target global audience for a brand, it might be a little bit harder, but it's possible. Now, if you want to make it so fast so that within 2, 3, 4 weeks, you can start ranking, you want to start with close city, close geographical location targeting. So here, for instance, this water company is in Abuja. Now, it's not as if this company will not be able to deliver water to, let's say, Kano or to Lagos, but they wouldn't have good competitive advantage. Where this is not going to be the case is where your brand is delivering global service. So if your brand is delivering global service, let's say later on when we start learning e-commerce marketing and affiliate marketing, you now see that when you are doing your keyword research for that kind of business, you are looking at global brands, or you are looking at for where you have your most customers with most money, with most Google keyword search. So for this particular brand, we're going to look at Abuja because the business is in Abuja. Now look at what is happening here. So I have Astra Water, I have El Dolina Water, I have Best. So I have more places. Now there's even a list, a classified listing site, right? This infos.ng. So don't forget, you have different ways you can do marketing. So everything here is what? Everything here is what? Everything here is Google My Business. So it's only when you put a Google business on Google that you can rank here, right? So this is one. The next thing is what? Classified listing sites. Are you seeing it? Infos, Nigeria Business Directory, FindLib. So these three websites are not websites owned by individuals or companies. These are websites that are owned by companies that list other businesses on their website for ranking purposes, right? So one of the things you should be doing is to list this particular business into all of these places so that you can actually also rank. Directory.org, Abuja Galleria. So this is the first website that have a website. So if I click on this, right, I'm going to see Alma Stable Water. If I click, so what we're doing here, we're trying to do competition analysis. If I click on Cola Stable Water, awesome. So if I say Maglan Bottled Water, which is this company here, right? Let me open it just a moment. Maglan, which is this Merua. If you check it, this Merua is, look at it, Merua, which is Maglan Bottled Water, which is still the link I have here. So you see that the business is ranking on first page of Google, right? But what is ranking is the social media handle. Now you now have Mira Water. Mira Water is a website. Then, of course, you have Instagram, Aura Water. Aura Water have about 2.1K followers. You now have Elim Table Water. I know this water. We drink that always. Then, so you could try and get into, let's say, the second page. Look at that same business again. You could get into the second page. This is Pure Water Companies. This is the same business. So this business is actually doing well. So what you want to do, you want to check a competition, see what they are doing, and see how you can do better than them. So this is Mira Water, right? This is Mira Water. So one of the things you want to be doing is you want to be checking for this water company, what that is ranking, what are they doing that you're not doing so that you can do better. Also, what are they doing? What are they doing? What are they not doing well so that you can do better? Now, lastly, what keywords, if you're writing, take your notes. What keywords are they working on or are they ranking for so that you can do better on those keywords? Are you there? It's just like the website that we have. Right, good. So you have Alma Stable Water, we have Elim Water, and we have Mira Water. Those are the three companies that they have this Savron. Then you now have Sycon. Okay, so okay, I think Savicon is a listing website. If you check very well, you see that the website is listing several other businesses. So that means that we can do what? We can register and list our own website on this website. So the idea is marketing is positioning your business so that other people can see your business. Marketing is communicating value. So we've achieved one thing. So the first thing we've done is that we've done some basic one. We've done competition analysis. The next thing we want to do keyword analysis, right? So in competition analysis, we've listed the names of the competitors. So we have Alma, we have Ellie, we have Mira, we have Elim, right? Then let's see if we can see one more. So I think we can work with those three companies. So we now found out three companies. Now, another thing we want to do is that look at these companies now: Astra Water, El Dolina Ventures, Bestel Investment Company. Now, good enough. You see, these companies, we can outsmart them. Why can we outsmart them? We can outsmart them because you see that these are businesses that are on Google My Business, but they don't have websites. Let's click on more places. So you could see websites that are on, this is Astra Water. So we pick Astra Water, right? Glory Water. So you see that if I type water bottle companies in Abuja, I am seeing this list of these companies. Okay, this one have a website, Lily Water. Let me open it and make sure that it is in Abuja, because we're trying to look at businesses that are in Abuja that we can outrank or that we can do better than. Okay. Somehow, this company finally just went on Seller. So Seller is an e-commerce website where you can list your product and services. So people can buy. When people buy, you cannot have the money in your account. So it's just like Paystack, where you can register a business, put in your bank details, put in your BVN, verify everything. Then when people pay, you can get the order and you can ship. So it's not as if these guys, they have their own website. So we can see, if you check very well now, you know see that most of these businesses, they don't have websites, right? Most of these businesses, they don't have websites. So we just have about 1, 2, 3. Yes, we just have like 3 competitors for now. You could do a thorough in-depth search, check on Instagram, check for water companies in Abuja, check if they have websites. You want to have a robust list of like 5 to 10 competitors in that particular niche, that particular business you're trying to do marketing for. Because how well the competition or how tough the competition is going to tell how easy or how hard it's going to be for you to succeed in that particular niche. If you are competing in a niche where there's so much stuff going on, of course, it will take you slightly longer time, but you can still actually outsmart, because your competitors might not be doing this particular thing you're doing now. Your competitors might not be doing regular competitive advantage check. Okay, so competition analysis. So I have these 3 companies. The next thing I want to do is that I want to now check which keywords. Okay, now what I like to do is to use rule of thumbs, right? So I just ask myself, what am I doing? Water bottle company. What am I doing? Pure water company, right? So ask yourself, what kind of questions will people ask to Google if they're looking out for something? So because the idea is that you want to make sure that when people are searching for stuff, they can get to you. So that's how you can take out some traffic from search engine. Okay, so we have see this early. Okay, good. Pure water companies. Okay, good. So I think those 3 companies will suffice. So if you go by pure water companies Abuja, you could check each of these companies now and see if they have websites, right? So the next thing we want to do after getting some list of competitors is to get to do keyword. Now, another thing, when you search for the keyword, you can come down to look down to check out for related keywords that are related to what you searched out for. So some keyword is pure water. Some keywords are not going to get us that stuff, but we might still be able to get it. Okay, now I see some keywords. If you search them here, let's say I say pure water, let's say digital marketing training in a way, right? If I search that, I'm going to see, okay, IIDE. So this is like a listed site. Then you're going to have a website. This is Sautech. You're going to have IBS Corp. You're going to have MCJ Digital, CJ Digital. You have GG. So GG is a classified listing site. You have Sautech Hub. So we are ranking both in websites, and we're also ranking on Google My Business. This is a very big plus, right? Now, if you see this competition, you're going to see that they all have websites. Now, we're going to talk about some things later on, which is reviews, Google reviews. I say this is 16 reviews. This is 12 reviews. This is 27 reviews. Then you now have forums. Let me open the document so that I can explain something to you. When we talk about digital marketing, I want to talk about the practical guide. If you check the practical guide outlines the different ways marketing can be done, which you classify as digital marketing components. Local listings, so that's where GGO, OLS, and all those business lists, all those directory listing sites, that's where they come in, where you just go register your company and list your product and services. That's all. Some of them have a premium version. Then this is social media, this is forms, this is content, this is having a plan, this is Google My Business. So the idea is that for any marketing you want to do, you want to pick out all the different strategies that you're going to apply to that particular business. Okay, we're trying to look out for something. Okay, so you see SMP and Seed Center, City Center, MCJ Digital, Sautech again. So you see Sautech is ranking 2. This is another Sautech. This is our Owerri website. There you have so you have quite a lot of lists here. Let's still check. Now, where I was going to is that I'm not seeing what I'm looking for. You see that at the end of the day, it's going to list out some other keywords associated with these particular keywords, right? Okay, so let me close this. This is about digital marketing. So what I want to do, the next thing I want to do is what? Keyword analysis. I've gotten my competitors. I want to now get the keywords that they are ranking for. So let me use Ubersuggest, right? Ubersuggest. So another thing you could do is you can say keyword research, or you could say competitive analysis or competition analysis website keyword, right? There are so many tools online you could use to do that, right? You want to see the keywords that your competitors are using. You want to see what is making them to rank. You want to do all of those things so that you can now repurpose content around those keywords, target properly, then you can now outsmart your competitors. So, but I just love to use, you could use WordStream or you could use Ubersuggest. SEMrush is another one. I don't know whether it's free or paid now. I think it used to be free. So let's just use Ubersuggest. So I love using Ubersuggest. So all you just need to do is to put the keyword, or you can put the domain name. So the first thing we want to do, let's even check our own domain name, which is meruwa.com.ng. So if you have a website, you can just put the website. So this is going to tell you which keywords are you ranking for. So that can tell you what you are doing well and see your gap. Attempt to call it gap analysis. You now see what you can improve on. So let me search. So I could do the same thing for this, find my keywords. So this is going to tell you the keywords for that particular, okay, choose an industry. Let me say, which industry am I going to classify this one? Restaurant and food, country, state or country. Let me see Nigeria, whether it has option for that. I don't know why this is just in US. Okay, so this is coming out. So this is the result. So the tools we want to use is Ubersuggest. Ubersuggest, right? Then another keyword tool we want to use is, okay, this person seems I have to sign up. Let me pick another one. Tools. You see, the thing now is that you see this search volume. This search volume is for United States. That's the disadvantage with this particular word stream. So it's not giving us results for Nigeria because our customers here is in Nigeria. So, but it can give an idea about what people can be searching for. So bottled water, bottled water, bottles in water, water bottles. These are kind of keywords that people are searching for, but that is for that particular country. Custom label bottled water. Let's see this because this particular company does this too for weddings, for the rest. Are you seeing custom label bottled water? So it's a nice keyword we can work on. Look at the thing I was trying to talk about. Are you seeing the related keywords associated with this particular keyword? So when you're doing your keyword analysis, you want to be looking out for keywords that people are searching for. You want to also be looking at related keywords that people are searching for. Because your goal is that when people search for such kind of keywords, you want them to get to your business. So another thing we'll be doing while we're doing keyword research is to be doing list of keywords. We want to be atomizing the list of keywords that we're going to be targeting. Bottled water, bottled water company, right? We want to be looking at the keywords. You see, custom bottled water, right? Custom bottled water, no minimum, right? So for people that want to do wedding, that want to do all of those kind of things. So you see that we can so for this is mostly for global brands, but we can start designing or we can start optimizing our business for local. And for people that are in US, they want to sponsor a wedding in Nigeria, they want to sponsor a wedding in Lagos or wherever. Some of them, they just search online. And once they search, they see results, they make a call, they get people to go verify. Once they are happy with what they see, and the deal is done. So you can start targeting for global audience while also, so I would love to add this. So I could, because the idea is that once you finish getting a list of your keywords, the next step is your content development, right? So once you have content development, then you now have your strategy plan. There you now have your strategy calendar, right? Or your schedule. So the schedule is now how are you going to now put everything into like a day-to-day runnings so that it's not very easy for you. So to manage digital marketing for like 4, 5, 6 companies becomes very, very easy because you've done most of the hard work. You've done the competition analysis. You have done keyword analysis for your competitors, for yourself, see what is working, see what is not working, see what people are searching out for. When you have a list of keywords, you now develop content around those keywords like text, images, videos, wherever. Once you develop enough content around this, then you now start having a strategy, a plan on how to feed this content into email, website, social media, Google My Business, all of this stuff. Then you now have a schedule. Once you now have a schedule, the next thing you want to do is just to rinse and repeat. Right? You just rinse and repeat. So you're just going to be doing management. So that's what we call maybe social media management, Facebook management, website management. But the crux of the matter, you've already done the job. So all you just need to do is just start maintaining. So this strategy can involve bulk SMS, can involve social media, can involve Google My Business, can involve influencer, can involve anything. But understand that it has to be competition, keyword, content driven. Once it's not driven by this step 1, 2, 3, You just have to wake up in the morning and say, oh, what am I going to do? I want to market my, so you don't have, there's no like game plan. And of course, it's going to be, you might spend money in any of a strategy, but you won't know where you are coming from. You don't know where you are going to. You don't know what is working, what is not working. You don't have like a plan. And in marketing, once you don't have a plan, it becomes very, very difficult. Okay, so let me close this link. Mineral water bottle, water containers, canned water, water brand. So I prefer to just stick with Ubersuggest. So if we're going to use Ubersuggest to do our keyword research, we put the name of the website and we see, wow, nothing. So the website is not doing anything. So the normal thing when I want to do marketing for a company is that I'll typically take this as screenshots, right? So because I want to come back to this point. Just a second. So I want to come back. I want to copy this, even indicate the date. So this is the date. I want to indicate the date, right? So that my client can see this is it. 0 organic keyword, 0 search, 0, the one domain, backlink only one. So backlink is how many website is linking back to the website. So I will save this image, right? I will go to my folder where I have, let's say web, or let me say digital marketing. Let me just create a folder for, let me delete this too. Let me create, I think I have a folder for grow your business. Grow your business. Yes. So I just create a folder and call this Merua. So I will call this SEO audit, right? So SEO audit is what you do to gauge how the website is doing, of course, before you start or during or after you have done your job. So I will say keyword research, before, let me say December, right? December. Right? So you can see that barely there's anything meaningful here, right? So typically no traffic to the site, nothing much and whatever. Let's pick a competitor and put in Ubersuggest and see what we're going to get. Okay. Register to continue. Okay, let me just log into my account and I pray I'm allowed. Okay. So he's doing some search for good. Al master table water. So you see this website have 12 keywords, 2 organic monthly traffic, which is very, very poor. So if we do better, we could be ranking on the first page of Google. Backlink 3. Okay. So what are those keywords? So you see bottled water in Nigeria, bottled water in Nigeria. So if we need to view more, we will need to pay, view pages that drive traffic to this domain name. Let us view keywords. So some of the keywords are, so we just see bottled water in Nigeria. So we can add this to our list. Bottled water in Nigeria. So that means that if we target very well or write enough content, that is video, audio, image, podcast, around this content, with time, we can attract this particular website, because we're going to be doing in terms of content, because there's so many yardsticks that Google use to rank a particular website. Google is going to use the frequency of content, whether the website have blog, whether the website have enough content, whether the website is regularly updated, whether the website is properly designed, whether the website have SSL. There's a whole list of items. I will consider that later on. List of items that Google is going to look at before it now ranks a website. Okay, so I think that might be all from here. Let's pick the next company and see Mira Table Water. Or let's look at Elim, because Elim is a very popular brand here in Abuja. So for Mira, for Elim, does Elim have volume? Let's look at volume. Let's go back to keyword. Okay, so keywords 19. So Elim is doing far better. Okay, view all the SEO keywords. So what's wrong with this website? This website is not giving us. Let me see, export all. Okay, I think we will need to have a paid account. You can do the free 7 days trial. Let's see the keywords, whether it's going to export anything. Okay, just table water, right? So you could do a free trial. You're going to get more lists, right? You could do a free trial of the software. You're going to see more content that website is ranking for. But for me, as a developer, as a web designer, that's why one of the technical skills you can also learn if you want to be a better digital marketer is to learn website design. I could go to Elim Water, right? I can right click, view page source. You can also do the same thing, right click, view page source, and you can check for look at the keywords, right? Keywords. So Elim table water, water factory, high quality table water, refreshing water, pet cup water, right? 50 cl. Are you there? So I will just copy these guys. So because these are some of the keywords that is making this site to rank. So good. Table water just. So I will list this way. So Elim, so we just say Maglan table water. So we want to rank for Maglan table water. So if people already know us and they're searching for table water, that we can be shown. So Maglan table water, water factory, high quality water, high quality table water. Let me just join those two together. Refreshing water, pet cup water, 50 cl pet cup water, water dispenser. You can say water dispenser in Abuja. 35 cl water, 50 cl water, 75 cl water, 100 cl water. Are you seeing? 150 cl water, sachet water in Abuja. Aniya Pharmaceutical Limited. Okay, we're not related to that. 100% pure. 100% pure water. Qualified, certified. Okay, let me just take off all of this. Table water Abuja. Let me leave this. So we're not in Jos. We don't have a branch in Jos. So are you seeing some of the keywords? I could go to Alma's table water also and do the same thing. Right click, view page source, and see the keywords. I can just do Control F, find keyword. Wow, there's no keyword. Okay, let me see. I think this is it here. Alma table water is purified bottled water from organic bottle with perfection to give you safe drinking sips. Okay, Alma table water is purified water from organic source bottled with perfection to give you a safe and drinking sip. Let me see if I can see keywords. At times we say meta, times it's classified as meta keywords. So see some of them here. So I have purified, so purified water. Purified water, table water, we can have that. Next. Okay. Leading bottled water brand. Okay, I can pick that up. Leading bottled water brand. So what are we trying to do? We're trying to learn from competitors. We're trying to get the keywords that is making them to rank, what they are doing well. And we're going to create our water factory in Abuja, right? So we're going to Refreshing Water Company in Abuja. So we're going to create we're going to create our content around all of these. And I can bet you in 30 days, we can rank on search engine, or at most 45 to 60 days. Okay, let's look at the last one for Mira. Let's look at Mira, or let's put Mira on Ubersuggest, right? Keyword research, Mira water. Okay, so please, what you just need to do is sign up for a free trial. You could keep changing your emails, or if you have the budget, I think it's $12 or $20-something, you can sign up an account. You can also check the pricing. You could check the pricing. No thanks. You could check pricing. It's going to tell you the pricing. Okay, so $20 per month, right? So that, like I said, you still have quite a lot of free tools that you can use to do research, to do intelligence. So you see Ahref, SEMrush, Moz. Let's look at Moz. Moz Keyword Explorer, right? So you just type the keyword there, or type the URL, and it can give you insight about the keywords that website is ranking for. So it's telling you to create an account. Once you create an account, you can get at least 3 queries every month, right? It's going to bring out the keywords that this particular website is ranking for. Okay, so right now I have quite a lot of keywords. Now the next thing I want to do is to just a moment. The next thing I want to do, because I've gotten my keywords. Okay, let me just add them to this guy. But the thing is that when you're doing keyword analysis, you want to somehow restrict the keyword that you are highly targeting for. Maybe just make them less than 10 so that you can focus on those keywords and make sure that your brand ranks for those keywords. So if somebody's searching on Google for those keywords, the person can get you. Okay. So we have a list here. Then the next thing is content development. So let's go back to the strategy, to the document. So the document says, use free tools like Google Search Console, Ubersuggest to identify SEO opportunities and optimize website content for relevance related to this, and 4 other keywords, making 5. The next thing we want to do is to develop blog post articles about the benefits of pure water, hydration tips. So I think I'm going to pick these 2, and we are going to keep it here, right? So purified water. Okay, we'll talk about clean water, talk about hydration tips. I think we'll make these hydration tips, clean water. What again? So let's go back to ChatGPT now. So we'll ask ChatGPT that I want to create social media posts, blog content for a sachet bottled water company. I need suggestions. right? So it could give me suggestions on the kind of things to work on, right? So all I'm going to now do is to have a strategy, also use ChatGPT, develop all of those content. So in one day, just even in 1 or 2 hours, I can develop all the entire content I'm ever going to need for my campaign from start to finish. Once I have everything, like we said, I hope it's making a little bit of sense to you. Once you have everything, your content development, then your strategy plan, then your schedule, then you just do management. Okay. So we have educational content. So benefits of hydration, different types of water, environmental impact. So I will pick benefits of hydration and different types of water, right? And their distinction, right? So I'll pick this as one. Okay, different types of water. Let me keep this way. And keep this way. So let me say clean. Will I say clean water? Let me just say different types of water, different types of water. So it's going to be like, do you know? So this is going to be our Monday. This is going to be our Tuesday. So across all our channels, on Tuesday, we're going to be posting about hydration tips. On Monday, or rather, on Tuesday, we're going to be posting different types of water content. On Wednesday, contests and giveaways, polls and quizzes, conduct polls and quizzes. Okay, so on Wednesday, we're going to be doing polls and quizzes, right? On water-related facts, right? So things like the body contains a certain amount of water. So you see, when you want to do marketing, each business, each brand, each niche is going to be unique, is going to be different, is going to be special, right? So you see the amount of work that is going into planning. So that's why I see some people when they say, okay, anybody can do marketing. How much will you charge for marketing? You could just do I could just pay you 10,000. No, because it involves, and if you follow this and you do it well, you can apply this to any kind of, whether it's a real estate business, it's a consulting business, the person sells popcorn, the person sells is a trainer, the person is a carpenter. Any niche, the strategy I'm showing you now, it can apply, right? First thing, know your competitor, because because what you're trying to do, you're trying to displace people already there. You're trying to buy in persons that are going to patronize your services, right? Okay, so polls. So here now we're going to be doing polls. We can even have a WhatsApp group where we do weekend giveaways. And if we can have up to 1,000 persons or 2,000 persons, let's say 2 groups, we can build that group and have up to 2,000 persons. We can even have, because in part of our strategy plan, we'll have referral marketing strategy plan. So our referral strategy is that we're going to be giving people a discount. So like for this water company now, our referral strategy, so every business should have referral strategy, every business. So you can say, okay, if you refer, it's just like a South now, we have a referral plan. Our referral plan is between 10 to 15%. So if you refer somebody to our service, we don't even ask, we just ask you for a account number and we pay you that money. So for this pure water company, you can tell the owners to say, okay, if you have an affiliate army, people that are part of the people that engage with your content, if for anybody that is doing wedding, for anybody that is doing naming, whatever, they want branded bottled water, they want water, they want whatever profits we're going to make, you get a percent from it. I can bet you, if you have up to like 200 persons on the group, almost every other Saturday, people will tell you that, please, I know a water company, they will give you same price as or some discount on the price, because you see in business most of the times is volume. So if you're making 5 naira or 10 naira profit per bottle water, you could decide to give out 3 naira to the affiliate marketer, to the person that is referring you, and you can decide to give the customer now a discount of 3 naira, and instead of making 20 naira, you're just making like 10 naira. So, but the point now is that every Saturday now, so you're going to be like in 10, 15 weddings. And of course, instead of you to just make only 40K or 30K for a wedding, you're going to supply all their water in terms of profit. You are now making, instead of 40K, you're now making only 15 or 20K, but now you're not going to multiply it by the number of weddings that you are attending every Saturday. So you see the maths there. So 15 now times that 10 weddings you are attending is going to be 150,000 as against the 40,000 naira profit you are making before. So it's always a game of number, except it's a highly premium brand. So once it's not too much of a premium brand, it's a regular product, you want to go by number, not by serving a limited amount of persons. You want to serve a huge amount of persons and cut down the cost so that you make more profit. Okay, so polls and quizzes. So you could have polls and quizzes for contests and giveaways. So we could say contests and giveaways, but that is, you have to discuss this with the owner of the business and see if except this is going to be end of month type of content, right? So you could plan that. Product photography, right? So showcase your sachet water in appealing ways. So product photography. So we're going to have this. So that means that part of the content that we're going to be developing, so this can be every, let's say every Friday. So we can have infographics also. Infographics. So what is infographics? So this is infographics. So water infographics. So they are amazing infographics about water, right? World Water Day, something like this. You could get a graphic designer can rework. I think this is even available free on Free Pick. So statistics of water crisis. Are you there? So all of these are amazing. So if you don't plan, right, there is no way you can come up with all the things I'm saying today. Bottled water, 53% drink water from plastic bottles every day, right? So do you know that 1 million gallons? So you have quite a lot of infographics. So imagine you can settle down for 1 hour and you select 60 infographics for your 2 months campaign. You see, that's one of the reasons why if somebody comes to an Instagram handle, you see the content, these are just regular content. Yes, this is nice, but it's not so unique. So what is going to make the social media handle stand out is the amount of time that I've gone into research. Yes, they tried here, posting this for support cancer, 6 bottles of water in 1 hour equals to water intoxication, right? So that's to say that you don't take too much of water into your system. No, this is like an information. Magellan water, this is how our purification process. This is I think she's the one here drinking her water. This is just a picture. This is just so are you there? So you need to do a lot of research. Once you do a lot of research, it's now going to enable you to come up with quite a lot of stuff, right? When you come up with quite a lot of stuff, it makes your job easier. Okay, so let's continue. So infographics, that's what an infographics is. Create infographics, explain differences between different types of water or illustrating hydration benefits behind the scene. So I think on Thursday, we can do a behind the scene or throwback Thursday, or we can also do throwback Thursday is going to be in history, right? You could talk about the person that invented well, pipe-borne water, the person that invented tap, the person that did the first borehole in Nigeria, in Africa, in all of those kind of history, right? So that's the kind of content that you can have for social media channels. Now, informative blog posts. I love quotable quotes, right? I don't I don't do without quotable quotes, quotable quotes, right? Now, information, healthy lifestyle tips, company updates, yes, partnership milestone. You could talk about this in Thursday for throwback. Summer hydration tips, so festive promotion. So the list is endless. So, but because we're limited to only Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so what I can do is that I can have this plan for the first 2 months. Then the next 2 months, like that, I can have more strategies so that for each 60 days is going to be very unique. Right? So this is customer stories. So that means every Mondays we're going to be having hydration tips. Every Tuesday we're going to be having different types of water, then quotable quotes. Every Wednesday we're going to be having polls and quizzes. Every Thursday we're going to be having this. Every Friday we're going to be having this. Then, of course, after 2 months, you can now do some reshuffle. So for 2 months, how many Mondays do we have? We have just 8. So I think we can plan for what? 90 days. We can plan for 90 days. So we can say hydration tips, which is the very first one. Hydration tips and benefits, right? So I can say I need 90, sorry, not 90. Yes, it's 90 days for that is 3 months. But how many Mondays do you have in 3 months? I think it's just around 12. So we'll just do 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. If you times 15 times 5, you're going to get roughly around 90. So first month is 4. If 1 month you have 4 Mondays, around month you have 4 Mondays, around month you have 4 Mondays. So in 90 days, you have about between 12 to 15 Mondays. So 15, 15, 15. So for this hydration tips, we just get only 15. Imagine if we get 20, it then means that we can plan our marketing for about 4 months. So that's how awesome it is if you do your strategy properly. It makes life very, very easy for a marketer. See, now I can use only 2, 3, 4 hours and plan marketing for a company for 5 months. Have everything done. All I'm just going to do every morning is to wake up in the morning, log into all of the platform, push everything, share, and that's all. And that part of the job now, the management type of the work, the rinse and repeat, does now not take me more than 5 minutes. I can literally do it while in bed. So it then means that you can manage digital marketing for 10 companies at a go, one person. If it's an agency, it's a company, that means you can do digital marketing for up to like 50 companies. So just 4 or 5 persons can do that. And it's a day job. Okay, so I need hydration tips, article titles, right? So what I want to do here is, first, I want to do articles, then I want to do social media posts. So the first thing I want to do is articles. So I'm going to write, please rewrite this to be 15 article titles that are convincing and with very catchy title for a water company, right? Good. So you see these 15 article titles now. ChatGPT will help us to create 15 article posts. Then, out of those 15 article posts, we will just have an excerpt that we're going to now use for our social media posts. I don't know if it's making sense, right? So same thing is going to apply for different types of water. So I could say, okay, So I wouldn't want to continue this. I want to finish this and finish all of the articles and copy them into Word document before I write on. So I will pause now, and we're going to have part 2 of this training series. So in this part 1, what we did was to do all of the competition analysis, keyword research, list of keywords. Then when we have started developing our content. So I think we can have Saturday. Saturday can be based on our keywords, right? So Saturday can be based on this particular keyword. So we can write 15 articles around these keywords. We can write custom bottled water. We could just give ChatGPT. ChatGPT will help us create good article titles from this. It then means that the website can have a blog section. That blog section is going to have roughly about 90 articles that we're going to atomize. It's going to have also 90 items that's going to be meant for the Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Google My Business, and all of that. Now, the idea is that we're going to pull all of these things back into the website. Then in our strategy, we're going to be using things like collecting their emails, collecting their phone number, having some what we call to actions. Click here for this, click here for this. So that's to say that when people are looking at all of this content across all of this stuff, they are going to be contacting us. As they're contacting us, they are getting to our sales funnel. We now want to have a place where we can now be archiving this contact. They will now start doing follow-up, right? We start doing management. We start following them up with other SMS, with email, with WhatsApp, with call. And that's how we can now convert all of these people watching this stuff or seeing this content into our customers. So I will come back for part 2. So I want to be sure that you now understand, you have an idea about what I'm talking about. You can adapt this for another business. We're still going to do the same case study for, let's say, for consulting company, for tech company, for a software company, as real estate company, as many brands as possible. You can adopt same strategy and you can actually bring sales for the business. So in part 2, we will continue by developing this content, then developing everything here, have it down. Then, of course, we now move to strategy.